Hey everyone, I'm your host Davia. Right now we are in New Bern at the historical Tryon Palace. We are here to explore both the kitchen office and the stables. Both of these buildings survived the 1798 fire at the Tryon Palace, and we are here to experience all of the amazing daily operations that they had in the 1700s. Let's get into it. So we are here with Krystal, a historic interpreter here at the Tryon Palace. Krystal, thank you for allowing us to chat with you.
No problem.
So how has the layout of the kitchen been able to support daily operations in the 1700s here?
Well, it's very interesting because the biggest meal of the day comes from the kitchen office. And without the kitchen office, you don't have that. And the biggest meal of the day takes 2 to 3 hours to eat. So they're cooking in here literally all day. And most of the cooking happens just in this one room. But the rest of the building is used for different things. So you've got a room just for washing dishes and storing them. You've got a room just for doing laundry. You've got a room just for the secretary to work on paperwork for the governor. You've got rooms for bed chambers. So day-to-day life, most of the stuff that's happening in here is happening with the foodstuffs, as opposed to like the cleaning in everyday life, except for the laundry, of course.
Now, how would you say the kitchen is advanced for its time? Because I know it has a lot of things
oh my goodness,
that a lot of other places didn't have in the 1700s here.
Yes. So our kitchen is so strange because most of the time when you see a colonial kitchen, you see a small, dark kitchen. It is hard to see, it is cramped, but we have such a large, bright kitchen because it's very much for a modern English style manor home. In England, they're like, oh, this is normal. This is what we normally have.
Yeah.
So we think of it as very modern conveniences for the people of the colonial times. We have a clock-wound spit jack that is very much, it was made in the 1600s. But over here, there were only maybe 3.
Okay.
And that's because they just didn't know about them yet, and they were so expensive. So it was a very new thing for over here.
That's so cool.
So very modern conveniences. We have our own hot water heating system where we put coals under and heat up water, so we've got hot water all day. And our beehive oven, instead of being inside of our hearth, is on the side of it, which was a new modern thing that was actually happening during the time. That wasn't normal for most colonial style kitchens. So a lot of things that were space saving and time saving.
And so I know this is the first floor. Tell us what's on the second floor.
Second floor, we have one room that's just dry laundry. So after the laundry was done, and a lot of times the laundry would take a week to do. They would take it upstairs and do the ironing, and that was the dry laundry. A lot of that was mending and doing that. And then you had a bed chamber for the servants. And when we talk about the servants or the domestic laborers here at the palace, we're talking about the free paid workers, and we're also talking about the enslaved non-paid workers as well. And they all stayed in this building upstairs. So there was a room for the females and for the males, and then the cook had their own bed chamber as well.
Is there anything else you'd like to share about the Tryon Palace or the kitchen itself?
I mean, it's always fun here. It's always interesting. I do the recipes and things. So
exactly.
There's always new stuff going on. We're always trying to do new recipes. It's just fun. And if you can come see what we're working on, it's always great. And come to a tour. Our tours are exciting. Learn about these people, learn about their history.
Be sure not to go anywhere because coming up, we are going to be continuing our tour at the Tryon Palace. Stay with us.